Hey, I've got something really interesting for you here. Jeanine Pirro, who is a former judge, I mean, she actually was a judge at one point, and it's an incredible indictment on the American justice system. She's now a Fox News host. She went on C-SPAN, and it did not go well at all. She has been one of the persistent, outrageous, the opposite of a never Trumper, an always Trumper, an unhinged defender of Donald Trump on Fox News, just persistently all the time. Any crazy notion from Donald Trump, she will defend. She went on a C-SPAN program called Washington Journal. People call into that show, and she was straight up confronted by a caller. This is a caller from Texas who reamed her out so severely in such a way that she was visibly unsure what to do. She either could not respond or chose not to respond. She looks visibly stunned by this dressing down that a caller gave her. Take a look at this.
Our president and our beautiful first lady, they went down to El Paso, Texas, and they posed with a baby that the president's rhetoric, Fox News rhetoric, your rhetoric, had helped to orphan. And I think this thing about Trump is making America great again. Trump has made America hate again. And it's this hatred of races. I hear it all the time when I talk to Republicans, and they say, oh, I went down to Texas, and there are all these Mexicans down there, and they're all speaking Spanish. Well, I got news for you. Those weren't Mexicans. Those were the Americans. That guy that went down to El Paso to shoot a bunch of Mexicans, he shot a bunch of Americans. And I'm really tired of this anti-immigrant, anti-people with brown skin rhetoric that's coming out of Fox News, coming out of people like you, and coming out of our president. It's demeaning. It's beneath the office. It's beneath you. You used to be a judge. You know better. It's time that stopped.
Thank you, Carol. We'll get a response.
Look, you know what? I refuse to accept your recitation of the facts. You are dead wrong. The problem in this country, not the color of anyone, and don't you dare accuse me of any kind of issue related to color. I have 30 years of prosecuting without fear or favor and making sure that hate crimes were vigorously prosecuted. I fought for a hate crimes law.
It's genuinely shocking that she didn't interrupt, and the look on her face of growing confusion and this almost inability to jump in is really priceless. If you're just listening, you should definitely watch the clip. Beautiful to see. Now, not everything the guy said was 100% true, but he did pretty accurately get into this idea of stochastic terrorism that I've been talking about for a long time, and the impact of what Jeanine Pirro and other Fox Trump flunkies do and the effect that it has on the real world. She has made commentaries on Fox News that have suggested that Democrats entice undocumented Hispanic immigrants to come to the United States so that they can vote for Democrats. This is something that had a prominent role in the El Paso shooters manifesto. The idea of, I need to go take out Hispanic people because Democrats are in bed with them and bringing them to the U.S. to try to turn elections in their favor. I don't know what's crazier, that she was a judge, which is nuts. I mean, it is insane that this is someone who was actually a judge, or that she continues to be a Fox News host despite participating in this sort of blind, erratic, reflexive loyalty to the president, and even kind of becoming an aggravating factor in many of the problems that the president is creating himself. There are actually lots of really crazy right-wing judges. We think of judges as these sort of beyond partisanship arbiters of the law in some way. And you have to look only at the fact that Jeanine Pirro was a judge, that crazy Texas Congressman Louis Gohmert was a judge, if I recall correctly. And this gets to the bigger problem of judges. There are so many right-wingers who talk about they want textual conservative justices. What they are actually talking about are complete and total partisan hacks who do the opposite of simply be conservative, if conservative means merely applying the letter of the law to the circumstances. They do that if it helps Republicans and big corporations or whoever they want to help. And if it doesn't, they take a completely different, not conservative, but simply activist right-wing perspective. as judges. For context, here's another caller during Jeanine Pirro's appearance who is a complete and total right-wing lunatic saying, I'm not racist, but we white people legally obtained our guns, drawing a contrast, I guess, to non-white people, and then saying that Jeanine Pirro is a genius and that Donald Trump would be really smart to listen to her, and also slam C-SPAN itself during the opening. This is just another caller during Jeanine Pirro's appearance.
Hi, Judge.
Hi,
I know you
Teresa.
thought you'd get a fair shot here on Washington Journal C-SPAN, but as you see, you get 6 to 7 Democrat callers to 1 Republican. That they're just as bad as CNN with the fake news about Donald Trump. They attack him just as much as anybody. But, so preach it while you can, sister, because you probably won't be invited back.
Well,
But
let me jump in. That's not true. We're taking calls from Democrats, Republicans, and Independents. We welcome her for the hour. And Judge Jeanine, you are welcome back anytime. We'd love to have you. But caller, go ahead.
Sure. Thank you so much. Judge Jeanine, being a prosecutor, I feel that the Democrats are attacking only white people's guns. And I'm not being racist, but what I'm saying is we legally obtain our guns. We go to buy our firearms. We fill out background checks. And the thing that upsets me the most, and I do hope that Donald Trump listens to you because I know you are a very smart woman, and we need people like you talking to Donald Trump. But I fear that he doesn't see what's going on.
You can find the rest of that call online where they go into the normal black-on-black crime talking points and all of the stuff you would expect. Really scary what's going on. Why Jeanine Pirro is even on C-SPAN is beyond me. That seems to be the real problem, selling her hack book. But at least one caller really backing her off, and she was visibly unsure about how to respond. Let me know if you saw this entire appearance. It was wacky, and make sure you're following The David Pakman Show on Instagram at David Pakman Show. We will take a quick break and be back right after this. Hey, really quick, I want to tell you about one of our partners, Vincero Watches, giving our audience 15% off everything they offer. These guys are awesome. They craft really stylish, top quality watches for both men and women, but they sell them at a fair price. Unlike a lot of their competitors, Vincero assembles their watches in small batches, which enables them to meticulously ensure the quality of every watch. I personally wear a Vincero watch. I don't like the idea of spending thousands of dollars on a watch when I can get a really excellent watch for $150, $200. That's what I think is great about Vincero. You get a watch made from top-notch materials. They look like watches that you'd spend a ton of money on, and they're built like high-end watches, designed mechanically with longevity in mind, but you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. Their entire goal is to make watches of superior quality available to the average person. I just got a new one called the Kairos. I got the white and silver version. It looks great. I've gotten a ton of compliments. They have a huge variety of styles, so it was easy to find one that fits my tastes. There are a bunch of other companies out there selling watches at similar prices, but a lot of them look very cookie cutter and just don't offer the same level of craftsmanship as what you get from Vincero. You're not going to find a better made watch at this great of a price. They've got a watch for any type of look you're trying to go for, formal, more casual. The straps and colors are interchangeable, so you can customize your watch to your own preference. And you can get 15% off everything in their store when you go to davidpakman.com/watch and use the code Pakman at checkout.